Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's up, Owen? Questions, tickers, don't want to comment box there, guys. You know the drill. We'll start here in about 90 seconds. It's Free Friday, my war room. All you guys can come trade for free with me. Gotta go to my free Discord, and the link is in the announcements. So come trade with me. Ons, Noah, you looking into the drone thesis? We'll take a look at it. Morning, guys. Welcome. About 30 seconds out, we'll start. What's up, Dad? It snowed here yesterday. Stupid. Yep, no, that's a good thesis. Military-industrial complex benefits from war. All right, guys, let's get fired up. Happy Friday the 13th. Beware of werewolves. Stock market vampires. All right, so today, guys, was a big data drop. This was huge. That's why I have a PCE is one of the metrics that the Fed looks at. We had core PCE and then the GDP. Basically, a lot of stuff came in line, but some of the numbers have slowed, so it looks like we might be heading towards stagflation. So we'll see. I think one of the numbers was mildly better, but they're basically in line. The thing that that I want to alert everybody to is this. Look at that. That, my friends, we haven't been this oversold for 1 year. And look when it was oversold at that level, what happened to the markets? They shot way up. You must note this. Mean reversion levels at lower pricing for my traders are highly attractive. That means if we hit a mean reversion level, we can ride this son of a bitch way high. We're not talking 10 points. We're talking 100 plus. And this happens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a year. It's one of those opportunities by which you can make a massive amount of money. And when you come to my war room, this is the type of leadership you get. All right, so that's the NIMO. The NAMO was negative 44, not quite oversold yet, but you can see the last time was February and then November, December. So negative 60 is technically oversold. NIMO is the New York Stock Exchange. The NAMO is specifically the NASDAQ. VIX is selling at 27. All right. What chart is that? It's the NIMO and NAMO, guys. See, what happened was, before I got on here, I jumped on YouTube and I watched these 21-year-old snot-nosed influencers who taught me this stuff. Yeah, because they make millions and millions of dollars, so I needed to learn. I needed to hey, what's their magic pill? Yeah, fuck those guys. This is what real education looks like, guys. My traders are about to make a shit ton of money on mean reversion. So, come trade with me if you want to make a shit ton of money. All right, let me move this for my Instagram folks. There you go. Give me 1 second. So let's get into this. Again, it's Free War Room Friday. You don't have any excuses not to show up today. I mean, I think everybody can afford free, can't you? All right, ES is flipping bias right there. I haven't confirmed. I don't know if it's confirmed on the hourly. Let's look. It is not confirmed. So look at it. Look at this sell signal here. These two sell signals. This one paid 10. You would have never been kicked out because that's what you're hunting. This one paid 10. But my matrix math that I spent $20,000 building based on my education paid, what did this? 96, 60 points. Guys, you got to run this on your charts. You really do. It's like having me trade with you. But I don't want to pay $89 a week. You make that. Okay, it's fine. But you get to see it on my charts if you come to my war room, guys. It's funny how many people complain. Bunch of fucking whiners. So our next opportunity, guys, look, it's tough when it's in bias right here. But we're going to take longs off the VWAP. We're going to look for the next buy is a 6703. There is a box here. I haven't added it. I need to put that in. So keep an eye on that if you like to trade it. RTY. We are stuck in the 2500 zone. Well, I don't think it breaks. So again, mean reversion buys against the NIMO, right? Upper resistance is 26 if this breaks upward. On that data drop, if anybody was watching it, did you guys see that very weird? This didn't make any sense. So look at this. Here's this is a 5-minute chart. Here's 8:30. This is when the data dropped. You can see how the S&P barely reacted. 15 minutes later was the volume drop in reaction. The fuck is that? That 15-minute delayed reaction was very strange. There's no data dropping at 8:45. But anyway, so next opportunity in the Russ is buying off the VWAP in this box. This is a we're hunting buys, right? The NASDAQ, where I'm short it. And guys, anytime it gets up to that red box, you short it until this war is over. It's that simple. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Right? You short that red box until this war is over. We run up there and tap it, you short the shit out of it. It runs down, pays you, it runs back up there, you short the shit out of this box until this fucking war is over. Right? What indicator do I use? You see that student alpha matrix system? That's the indicator that I have on there. It's my proprietary system. So, but on here, got the VWAP, the 9 to 20 EMAs, and then my white lines are my bias levels, reds are sells, greens are buys, and then we have our identified psychological mean reversion zones. Key levels, very important. I didn't make this shit up, guys. This is classical education here at work. All right, let's get into gold. So gold futures and spot, guys, are only, look, 7 points apart. So the math is almost perfect. So we're looking for buys off of 5,100. And if something happens, guys, buy the shit out of 5,000. Now, people don't understand why gold keeps selling off for the last couple of days. If oil is high, gold is low. High oil strengthens the dollar. A strong dollar pushes precious metals down. Do I need to say that slower for the people in the back? Oil prices have to go back down in order for gold to rise. It's that simple. All right, but our next buy opportunity right now is right there. Top of the diamond, 51.15 in futures, so subtract 7, 51.08 in the underlying. So keep an eye on that. What we'd really like, VWAP test into confirmation. We call that in our war room. Guys, listen. In my war room, we are 8 for 9 on our calls this week. 8 for 9. What else do you want? 8 for 9. Some people crack me up. Oh, you're so fake. You didn't win 8 times. Ask the guys in chat that trade with me. Go ahead and ask them. You saw me take 1 loss, 8 wins. Go ahead. Ask chat. I'll tell you. All right. There's a lot of cynicism in my coffee today, guys. I think it's because it's been a long week and it's Friday. Silver, we're below the all-time high anchor VWAP. How do you identify key levels for mean reversion? Well, the first place you start is 00 numbers. 5,200, 3,900, 4,000. Even numbers, right? All right, let's get into your questions. I want to save some time for you guys. let's see what you got going on here on Friday the 13th. YouTube. What do you got going on, guys? I broadcast on YouTube. Make sure you go follow me on YouTube. Because I put out a weekend update for the whole entire community for free. I take an hour of my time and do this. If you appreciate it, please like, subscribe, follow, and share it to people. ONS for Noah. All right, let's look at it. ONS is a good thesis, guys. It's a drone company. Let me hide these signals. They become noise on larger charts. This is my matrix system. You can toggle them on and off. There you go. So you're looking good, brother. So any buy is going to be off at $8.80 to $9 here. Of course, resistance at 15, which I think, where was the all-time high? It was 19. Yeah, and it's the all-time high anchored VWAP. So right now, you're looking for buys off of this VWAP. If you own it, Noah lower, hide behind this on your stop loss. Okay, upward target. Start looking at price 11, 12, and 15. Right. So wartime thesis. This is a very strong uptrend. Look, if you can't see it, I'll highlight it for you. There you go. If you have any questions, no, of course, you can tag me and I'll send you the chart. What else you guys got? Good morning, guys, over on YouTube. Shiraz, do I recommend using a volume moving average? I don't like volume moving averages. Honestly, I'd rather just read the volume because I don't... Listen, volume is a leading indicator. If you throw a moving average over it, I mean, it's not that it's a bad indicator. It's just that you're throwing a laggard on top of a leading indicator. It's not my cup of tea. ADX line, of course, I watch it. I watch Tick is my ADX. And little secret, this strong-ass motor right here, behind my matrix system, this is the motor. This is a momentum. And I'll give you a secret. No, I won't tell you what all's in it because I spent a lot of money, time, and effort and education into building this bad boy right here that'll pay you massively. Momentum indicator, but ADX is one of the calculations. Good job, Shiraz. D's asked, what is more important in our strategy, daily bias or VWAP? Sometimes, see, I know what you're asking, defense. So when you have daily bias and VWAP that close, then I weight the VWAP. Because remember, the bias comes every hour. The VWAP is momentary within every fractal that I trade. Hopefully that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, ask me in the war room today and I'll try to explain it longer. Guys, these are great questions. Thoughts on CL? Well, let's see. I called a sell, I called a buy, and I made my friends a shit ton of money. So, but right now, guys, this gap, you got this gap provides support and resistance. So really, your next buy opportunity is like 91.5 if you want to try to buy it upward with a $1 to $3 stop loss. I shorted the top of this yesterday down. I shorted this down, bought this back up. I mean, there's all-time high anchor VWAP. If you see that all-time high anchor VWAP, as long as the war is going on, you buy that. But listen, this thing could run to 110, somewhere in there. We're probably not going to see this. This was shock factor. We're not going to see that level again. We could see 105 to 110. But you must understand, as soon as the war is done and the Strait of Hormuz is open, this shit drops to $56 that fast. So watch your ass. You better have a stop loss in if you're long. This will wreck you if you mistrade it. Okay, let's see here. Good. Let me get over to Instagram. What you guys got going on there, guys? Welcome. Good to see so many of you guys on today. We're pushing over 100. That's awesome. Guys, free War Room Friday. Come trade with me. It's free. Shit, go to my free Discord. It's in the announcements channel. We do it on Zoom. Come be my guest. Because I want you to see the value there. So you'll do a 7-day free trial. And then you'll go, you know what? These sons of bitches are good. We're 8 for 9 this week. Scrolling through Instagram chat. See what you guys got. Gold, silver. We did it. Talked about the Nemo oscillator. Spicy coffee today. Yeah, it's every once in a while I load that up, Evie. I poured a little, put an extra scoop of cynicism in it. I think it's Friday. I think by Friday rolls around, I get tired of the social media assholes that I deal with. And guys, the number of scammers right now that are cloning me, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you can accumulate. I know you're talking about accumulation levels. 5,100 is not a bad accumulation level. 5,000 in gold. Buy the shit out of that level if you see it again. Talked about the mean inversion. Ticker knock. Let's look at it. Nokia. I think, isn't that Nokia? Yeah. What are you trading stock twits? Isn't this one of them gambling stocks that people like to? All right. So let me zoom out for a second. Let's look at Nokia. So what I'm looking for right now, guys, is you'll see quick TA. When I do this for hedge funds, I do a much more in depth than what I do on Instagram because it takes me a long time. But the indicators I start with on a short term are VWAPs. You have to. Somebody tell me in the chat why VWAPs are the most important indicator. Not the most important indicator, I said that wrong. The most important laggard indicator. The most important indicator is price. Second most important indicator is volume. And your number one telltale sign that a snot-nosed influencer doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about is they don't talk about volume. So this is very important here, what I'm seeing in Nokia. Look, it will not break that. So 93 and 94, so middle 93, it's going to do this. When you have the IPO and all-time high anchored VWAP at running side by side like that, it will not break that the first attempt. So I don't know if you have a position in there or you're long. If you're long, you need to get out just as it approaches that. If you want to hold it through there and you think it's going to break, it's not doing it the first attempt. So you need to stay outside of that beta bounce for it to try to attempt through. Right? If you have specific questions, go to my free Discord. That's why it exists, guys. So you can take these questions that I don't answer over there and I'll get them answered. All right, listen, guys. If I didn't get a chance to get your thing, just like I said, free Discord, tag me. I'll answer your questions. I'm happy to. Go to my free Discord today. Go to announcements. Link in the bio. Come trade with me. I'm going to be there in 2 minutes. I'm going to go trade with the whole community. Right? This weekend, I'll have my weekend update. Follow me on YouTube. And guys, my admin, Harsh, I posted it in my story. Check it out. Go follow him. Right? So, no, you see a situation where gold falls beyond five? No, not strongly, right? Could it like chop down below it? But it's not going to the first time. You better try yesterday. Yep. All right, guys, I gotta run. Come trade with me. You guys can come on in. Come on in. Let's go trade. Have a good one, guys. I'll be back Monday.